I just did an epic video on the Grand Canyon where I talked about the huge riverbanks all around it, and oh boy did this ruffle some feathers. Of course this implies massive currents flowing around the Grand Canyon, and this is way too catastrophic to be accepted in mainstream geology. So if these cliffs are not riverbanks, then what could they be? Well, it's accepted that some are faults and others monoclines. So let's get into it. This beautiful riverbank is called the Eminence Fault and is supposedly a normal fault just like this example. But a photo of this fault boundary doesn't exist. You can see how the strata remains undisturbed and continuously layered. So how then could a fault be responsible for this protruding ledge? It makes no sense. As we follow the riverbank, we can see how it diverges into two steps. This is very common for a riverbank to do, but impossible for a fault to do this. No fault here, just a riverbank indicating massive flow volume. Let's go to the huge riverbanks around Cataract Creek. Again, we see how the strata is undisturbed and still horizontal. This is clear evidence that this is an erosional feature of riverbanks. Notice the mounds in this area. This is an impressive feature of a floodplain. Like what is found in the Washington scablands. Likewise are massive cataracts in Arizona that even dwarf the renowned ones of Washington. On the northwest side of the Kaibab Plateau are some more nice riverbanks. And you can tell the strata is also undisturbed here. Now let's go to the most impressive banks in the area. The lower bank is largely induced by the Kaibab monocline, which is where the strata was essentially buckled by tectonic forces. You can see how the monocline ends at this corner, and the upper bank has horizontal strata. This upper bank is a right-angled cliff, characteristic of a riverbank, and not a rounded monocline. Now, I was told that I could never find gravel layers up here because that would indicate river deposition on this plateau. But this road cut reveals about 15 feet of gravel and boulders above the sandstone. So there you go. In agreement, we have river deposition, clear riverbanks that even diverge into multiple steps, mounds, and massive cataracts flowing into the most renowned canyon in the world. But nothing catastrophic happened here because peer-reviewed papers say so.